Hi guys, here are my carrots. Look at how cute and organic and gross they are. Just kidding. I want to do a chit chat while I peel my carrots for the week. I'm making this like carrot salad. I laugh because it's like I got this from TikTok. I'm like just like apparently if you eat carrots, it's good for you as a woman especially. But moral of the story, I'm like becoming basically like a Facebook mom who like believes everything off Facebook, but that's like me with TikTok, low-key. But anyway, no, I felt compelled to chit chat while I do this because implementing carrots into my diet is like a new habit that I'm gonna try to do. And I'm just thinking about the topic of habits with myself and like how I normally go about implementing new habits, because it's actually very extreme and I don't like it, and I'm trying to improve on how I like deal with improvement with myself. So all this to say, I'm very much like, I'm very gung-ho to start a challenge. Like, yes, let's do this. And then the moment that I mess up, I'm like, it's done. You can't do it. See, like, why even bother continuing? You already messed up. And then I normally will go down a spiral where I'm like, see, I knew you couldn't do this. You're a loser, lol. Like, ugh, kind of dark stuff, low-key, but I've gotten better. Like, my biggest enemy, unfortunately, is not anyone else. Like, peace and love, I don't have any beef with anyone. It's literally me, and the voice in my mind that, you know, is very critical. So, recovering perfectionist over here. This is me. Hi, I'm a recovering perfectionist. But yeah, normally it's like very daunting for me to ever like start new things. And this self-help journey has been very eye-opening and like just, you know, lots of realizations on this journey, because I really have come to realize how hardcore I am. I'm very black or white thinking. Like, I'm either doing something fully or not doing it at all. And I don't believe that's how life is supposed to be. Like, I know it's not. Like, there's this thing called balance that is so hard for me to figure out, but we're gonna get there. I'm very, very optimistic. But the whole point really like of this is just to share that when you mess up on a habit or something that you're trying to do to improve your life, like having a goal, don't let that thing just stop you from continuing. Like, I'm trying to, like, I'm giving you this advice, but I need to take that my own advice. But yeah, like, I'm that person who like they didn't hit that habit that day, even though I have like 30 days in and I'm like, that's it, like, you can't do it anymore, like, let's go to Chick-fil-A and like get everything off the menu that I want. That was extreme, but I love Chick-fil-A. But yeah, it's very all or nothing, and it just totally just derails me from the habit. Instead of just being like, wow, okay, I didn't do it today. Today was really busy. Like, I tried my best. Let's do it tomorrow. It's like I go down this whole like spiral about how like I'm not consistent and what do I need to eliminate from my life so that I can, you know, be more disciplined. Like, it's just like not a very compassionate approach. And at least I'm at a place where I'm aware of that. Like, before, I wasn't even aware that that was happening, right? Now I really can see myself as like, I'm really the observer of like what's going on in this like brain. And I'm like, wow, that's like not very nice of you to say, Jackie, to yourself. Like, maybe you had a bad day and you can do it, and maybe you're tired. So at least now I can have that, like, I have that self-awareness to like see what's like how I'm operating. So I'm very, very much trying to take a very compassionate approach towards, you know, the journey to becoming my best self, because, you know, changing habits is very hard, especially habits that you have been doing for a long time, for years. And so this stuff is not going to happen overnight. And I think that's like, I don't know where I got that from, where I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to wake up and like be different. Maybe it's social media. It's probably social media. But yeah, I don't like that. I want to just really celebrate the wins and acknowledge the times I don't win, because I really am trying to change the approach to like you're not a loser. You didn't fail. You just like didn't do the habit today. Like, let's try again tomorrow, or let's try again in the next hour. Like, it really could be that simple. But you know, if you're anything like me, you definitely just know the struggle of like sort of beating yourself up and just being an extremist. That's me. This is like so gross and vulnerable, but I'm sure some of you guys can relate. Like, I have such a deep desire to always just be improving, because I just feel like it's a double-edged sword, right? Like, it's really cool to know that you can really change your life and you can change yourself to be whatever it is that you want. But also that means that you could, if you have like sort of an inner critic, that also means that you can really always criticize yourself all the time. So lately I'm trying to like watch Netflix, and I watched Love is Blind. It was really good, but really trying to get into fiction books instead of like self-development, because if I'm reading a self-development book, I'm like just analyzing myself and like my life. So I like, you know, I'm trying to find that balance of, you know, I'm only in my 20s and I feel like I've learned a lot thus far, but I have the whole rest of my life to continue learning and growing. Like, I don't know why I feel the need to completely transform my life like ASAP, you know, or like or just like defeat my traumas and like all my bad tendencies like overnight. So that was just the rant while I'm cutting carrots. Like, this journey is gonna be long. It's a marathon to be really the best version of yourself. And so I'm trying to embrace the version of myself with where I'm at in life, you know, given my past, given things that have happened to me, and really just, you know, be compassionate and just know that I'm trying my best every day, and growth is not linear, you know, like I'm gonna have some great days, I'm gonna have some streaks, and then maybe one day it's just not gonna be good, and that's okay. We can start again tomorrow. So that's it. Hope you took something from this. Eat your carrots. Love you guys.